Hey everyone, we'll get started in just a few seconds here. Welcome to class. I'm Coach Lexii. This is upper body strength and stretch. Per usual, you guys will need some weights, whether that's a water bottle, a heavy backpack, kettlebell, dumbbell, I don't care what it is, something to lift, a band if you have one, or a dog leash, that works too. You guys know that we've been utilizing that in our warm-up, a towel, whatever works, and then a water if you've got one near you, make sure you do. If not, grab it now. Let's get started. It looks like we have everyone here today. Today we have 5 exercises. We're going to do same routine as always. You guys know I don't like to count. I'd rather check out the timer. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So let's get started with our warm-up. I'm going to use that band. Again, if you don't have a band like this, a towel will work, a dog leash, whatever. And let's just forward and backward. Again, as always, check those ribs in that back. Notice how I am all stacked up, so my back isn't arched. I'm keeping that core engaged to keep those ribs pinned down, as us coaches like to say. A few more here. And let's go into this T position and then only one arm. Try as much as you can not to tilt that head to the side. Again, paying attention to those ribs, making sure they're staying down. I know when things get hard, we like to arch our back and really pull it over, but really try to keep those ribs pinned down. Let's do 2 more and then we'll switch sides. Again, you can use a towel for this, a band, a dog leash, whatever you have laying around, that will work. And other side. Maybe you can't go all the way to the back or all the way to the front. If your range of motion doesn't allow it, that's okay. This is just a good priming movement for these shoulders here. Again, checking that side body and those ribs. Are we standing up nice and tall? No arched backs. Let's do 3 more here. Good job. And last one. And then we'll take that band or towel or whatever you have and just kind of pull on it across your chest, working to keep those shoulders down. Good work. Let's do 3 more. When you're here, make sure those shoulders stay down back. It's another thing you might always notice when something gets hard, you kind of try to bring those shoulders to your ears. Keep those shoulders away. Good job. Let's set that down. Let's do some W's. So maybe you have a wall behind you. If you don't have a wall, you can just follow along with me. So we're gonna, again, keep those ribs in check. We're standing up nice and tall. We're gonna act like we're in a W, field goal position, whatever you want to call it. And you're gonna drive those arms up the wall. So if you do have a wall behind you, it's a great way to check that your ribs are staying pinned down and that these shoulders are going up. This is really hard, guys. Like, it's hard for me to go all the way to here. Especially keeping those shoulders tight from all day of typing or whatever you're doing. Not always warming up. Again, try to keep the backs of those arms on that wall. Breathe through it. I know my shoulders are getting hot. Yours have to be too. And last one here. Good job. Let's do some plank walkouts. So start from up high. We're gonna hinge at the hips and walk down. Good job, plank. And then back up nice and slowly. Let's do 5 of these. Again, hinging at those hips, walking out, holding that plank, back up. Nice way to warm up the full body here. Good job. 2 more at your own pace. Keep breathing. When you're in that plank, try and keep those shoulders in line with those wrists. Keep some pressure off those wrists. Good job. Last one there. Alrighty, and last thing, you guys know my favorite. We're gonna get down into this low runner's lunge. So right now my left leg is out in front and my right leg is behind me. I'm trying to keep as straight and tall as possible here in my torso. I'm gonna put this right hand down. It's aligning right with this shoulder, and I'm gonna lift my left hand into the sky and look towards those left fingertips. You should feel this stretch in your back. I also feel it in my right hip flexor. So that muscle on the top of your thigh, right by those hips. Let's cartwheel those hands down. Left hand replaces the right. Our right hand comes up and we're looking again towards those right fingertips. Good job. Switch one more time with those hands on each side. Good job. Switch one more. Left hand down again. Right hand up. Good job. Step back into that high plank and switch legs. Right leg comes forward, left leg comes down. Again, my left shoulder is stacked right over my left wrist, and I'm reaching that right hand up to the sky and looking towards those fingertips. Feeling a nice stretch in the back and the hip flexor. Good full belly stretch and warm up here. And cartwheel those hands down, that right hand comes down, left hand comes up, looking towards those fingertips. I know I always get a nice little back pop here. And switch hands, left hand down, right arm up. And last time, right arm down, left hand up. Good job. All right, step on up, grab a sip of water. Our first exercise today, we're gonna do some more cardio-based movement. And you guys might take me for it, but this is today. So we're gonna do mountain climbers. I'm gonna use my gliders to make it a little less of an impact. If you have gliders, you can use those. Again, if you have a towel nearby, you can use the towels as gliders, or you can just pick up your feet. So we'll do 40 seconds here. We're in this high plank. My wrist and my shoulders are in line, and I'm just driving those knees towards my chest. If you don't have gliders or a towel to use, you're just moving as if you're basically running into the ground. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Mountain climbers in that high plank. If you need to take a break, make sure you listen to your body. Good job. Drive those knees up, up, up. If you need even lower impact than with gliders, just take your time, stepping every few seconds. If you need to take a rest, rest in that high plank. If you need more rest, just come out of it all together. 10 seconds left. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. I'm gonna grab some water here. You're welcome to do the same. This is your 20 seconds. Good job. Hopefully you guys have that water on you. Super important. Now that it's summertime, all hot and humid out. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. We're down again. And now mountain climber. You've got plenty of options. So you do whichever way works for you. Good job. If you participated in class last week, you know I shared that tip on decreasing that wrist pain. Kind of act like your fingertips are trying to grip the ground. And that'll take some pressure off that wrist. Less than 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Whew, shake out those wrists. Good job, you guys. About 10 more seconds left of rest. Grab some water or whatever you need to do in these next 5 seconds. Let's get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Round 3, let's go. You're climbing that mountain. Maybe you're gliding up that mountain with some gliders or a towel. Good job. Whatever you're doing, make sure you're just listening to your body. And focusing on that form. Nice tall plank. You got this, come on. 10 seconds left. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Whew, one more time, and we're done with this. You got it. Trust me, I'm telling myself as much as I'm telling you. 10 more seconds left. Shake out those wrists. Grab that water. Let's go for the last time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last time. Use that core. You got it. Breathe through it. Keep that nice tall plank. You're halfway. Keep going. You got this, we're almost done. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great job, you guys. I'm gonna grab some water with you. Our next exercise, you'll need a dumbbell, just one, or a plate. You guys know I use these plates for class. So we are going to do a pull-up press. So again, just like we do with our warm-ups, everything is nice and stacked. We're not flaring out that chest. We're gonna press out, back in, and then overhead press to end. Hopefully that makes sense. When you're in this pull-up press, you're gonna keep that core really tight, squeeze it, and then come back in and press up. 4 rounds, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pull off press, back in to overhead press. If you want, you can use a wall to make sure that those shoulders are staying up nice and tall and that those ribs aren't flaring too much. Good job, you're halfway. Good job, really think about this movement of pushing the weight in front of you. This is almost like a plank, but standing up. Instead of resisting the ground, you're resisting, pushing this weight out in front of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, good job. Shake it out, grab some water, take a lap around your space. Whatever you need to do, this time is yours. Good job, 10 seconds left of rest. Let's get set up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pressing out and up overhead. So out in front. And notice how I'm not going fast. Really controlling that weight out in front of me. Good job. Really feel it after those mountain climbers, that's for sure. You're halfway. Good work, everyone. Again, keep those shoulders down and back. Try to not flare that chest out. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. 2 more times. Hopefully you guys are feeling that the right way and that it's feeling okay, not super uncomfortable. 10 seconds left of rest here. And 2 more rounds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Round 3. Good job. Pressing out nice and slowly, contracting those abs. Good job. Back in and overhead. And you don't need a heavy weight here. I only have 10 pounds. And my core is definitely on fire. Good job. The more intentional you are with your movement, I find the more you feel it, because you're really focusing on the muscles that should be working. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that weight. Shake it out. One more round. Woo. Good job, everybody. You guys, one more round of this. 10 seconds left. You're doing great. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last round. Tail off, pressing out. Back in slowly and up overhead. Good job. Focus on that movement. Hopefully you guys have like a mirror around you or something. It's always a great tool to utilize. Or a phone, you can video what you're doing and then play it back. Kind of critique yourself. Maybe send it to us coaches at the gym. We can help you figure out if you're doing everything right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good job. Exercise number 3. You guys finish taking that rest and grabbing that water, and I'll show you our third exercise. You need 2 weights here. We're going to hinge at the hips. Back is nice and flat. We're rowing up and then kicking out for those triceps. So row and a tricep kick back. You can do one at a time since we are doing 4 rounds. You can just focus with a heavy weight on one side, and then the next round you can always switch sides. Or you can do both at the same time. Up to you. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Bent at those hips, soft knees, flat back, rowing, and kicking back. Good job. Make sure you pay attention to that gaze. This is one of those exercises where you should be looking at the floor out in front of you. You don't need to be looking up. That's putting undue stress on that neck. Again, focus on those muscles. So your arms are working, your upper back is working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Shake it out. Grab some water. As always, this time is yours. Use it wisely. 10 seconds left of rest. Good job. Round 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinged at the hips, soft knees. Row to kick back. Good job. Gaze is on the floor, slightly in front of you. Good job. Keep breathing here. Focus on that form, you guys. You're over halfway. Good work. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights. 2 more rounds. Shake it out. Grab that water. Whew. 10 seconds left of rest. Shake out what you need to. 5 seconds. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Row up. Kick back. Good job. Make sure that back is nice and flat. Good job. You're halfway. Keep breathing, focusing on those muscles. Good work, everyone. 10 seconds left here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights. 20 seconds of rest and 1 more round. We're on to the next one. Good job. Shake it out, grab that water. Do not forget about that water. Good job. Let's get set up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last round here. Row to kick back. Good job. Good job, everyone. Keep moving. We're almost done here. You should feel this in your upper back and those triceps I know I do. You're halfway. Good job. 10 seconds. You're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights. Grab that water. Now go over our 4th exercise. We're going to do a kneeling overhead press with one arm. So doing one arm or one leg thing is really good for you. Just shows you where your imbalances are. Really good for that core work too. So here you're going to be up tall and kneeling, just like when we do that stretch earlier in the class to warm up. We're all in line. Our shoulders are stacked nicely over our hips. Our knee that's on the ground is right below that hip. And our other leg out front is making a 90-degree angle. Hopefully you guys can all see that. And using that core, we're gonna take one dumbbell and just press it straight into the air. I don't care what this other hand does. You can keep it on your hip, resting softly on your thigh, up to you. But towards the end, you'll definitely feel that imbalance and that core work in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Straight up in the air. Good job. I don't care how you press, you can either keep that palm facing in or out. It's really personal preference. Also an injury preference. Your shoulder is at a lot more risk out like this than it is if you're facing in. So it's just whatever you're comfortable with. Whew. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Drop that weight. Shake it out. Switch sides. Grab that water. I'll show you from the side on this one. Again, my right foot is out now, making that 90-degree angle. You'll see it's also 90 degrees in the back. My hips are stacked over my shoulders. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push that weight straight up in the air. Again, palms are facing either in or out towards your computer. You should really feel your core. It's trying to probably push against you, and your body probably wants to like dip a hip like this, something wild. Try and keep that body stacked. All segments on top of each other. Good job. 10 seconds left here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that weight. Let's get ready for that other side. Hopefully you guys all feel this and all my directions are making sense. Good job. 10 seconds left of rest. I'm back on the side I started on in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Press that weight up into the sky. Again, try and keep those hips nice and square the whole time. So sometimes it gets hard and you kind of want to dip your hip towards that leg on the ground. Try not to let that happen. If you do, just reset and come back to what you're doing. So you should always be thinking about that form. Good job. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that weight. Last side here. Grab that water if you need it. 10 more seconds left. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Good work. Again, keeping an eye on those hips, making sure when it gets hard, you're not dipping down. You're up nice and tall. Shoulders are down and back. Good job. You got this. Great work. Over halfway. 10 seconds left here. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Drop that weight. One more exercise left. I'm gonna grab my water. You guys know I always love to end with a more core focused movement. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna use my glider again and put my dumbbell on that glider. Hopefully it stays. We're gonna be in a tall plank and we're pulling that glider with that weight on to the opposite side. So it's on my right side right now and I'm pulling it over with my left side. Hopefully that makes sense. As you guys can see, I'm trying to not move my hips as much as possible. So I like to think about a ball being on my lower back and trying to get it to stay there without falling off. We'll see how many rounds we get of this. Might not be 4. I want us to have some time to stretch at the end. So it'll be a nice surprise if we do 4 rounds. All right, let's go in 3, 2, and 1. You're in that tall plank and you're pulling that weight over. If you don't have a glider or a towel nearby to glide that weight, picking it up and putting it on the other side. We'll do the exact same thing. It'll just be a little harder, but that's okay. If you need to in this plank, you have always the option to go down to those knees. Good job, 10 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest, shake out those wrists, do some circles of them. Maybe put them on the tops of your thighs and stretch them out. Grab some water. Good job. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Round 2. Pulling that weight over with the opposite hand. In that tall plank. Thinking about a ball on your back. Trying so it doesn't roll off. Good job. You're over halfway. Whew, you should be definitely feeling this in your core. I certainly do. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good job. We'll do one more round, but we'll only do it for 20 seconds, just so we have some time to stretch at the end. 10 more seconds left of rest. Good job. Last round, only 20 seconds here. Give it everything you got. In 2, 1, up. Let's go. Last round, 20 seconds, guys. I'm cutting your break. Good job. 10 seconds left. Come on, don't give up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We'll stay on the ground. Let's go into a child's pose. So our arms are reaching forward. Your booty's reaching for those heels. Good job. Take some deep breaths here. Each breath, try and get that chest a little closer to the ground. Good job. Let's walk those hands over to the left side. Good job. And over to the right side. Good work. Let's come up for some cat-cow. So you're still on the ground in a tabletop position and looking up and arching that back and looking down and then rounding that back. Pushing those hands into the ground, really stretching with some purpose still. When you push into that ground when your back is rounded, think about pulling those shoulder blades apart. Good job. Let's do a couple more here with your own breath and your own pace. Good job. Awesome. Let's come up into a down dog. So I'm just shooting those legs back for the wall behind me. Good job. Walking out that dog. So bending the knee, alternating which side bends. Good job. Come up nice and slowly. Let's put an arm across our chest. Good work. And the other side. Hopefully you guys are also partaking in Katie's lower body strength class on Thursdays at noon. If you can't make it to the live, you can always watch the recorded version. Let's shake it out. Try and reach those fingertips behind you and pull up. If you can't reach those fingertips quite yet, you can, grab a towel that's nearby or something useful. Good job. Roll out those wrists and that neck. Great job, everyone. Again, my name is Coach Lexii. Thank you for coming to Upper Body Strength and Stretch. Hope you have a good evening.